What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the 30% podcast. My name is Sam Are. I am joined by the only guy who has a Kikuyu name sandwiched in between two West African names.
I don't think that's unique. I
It
think
has to
somebody.
be. You're the only one I know who
there's
has.
somebody else who has that going on.
I'm
for
sure,
them.
but I don't know them. So, Mr. Afame Funa, legend in the making, the greatest of all time.
Thanks.
I'll
take it.
You take it. You don't sound so confident in my compliments.
I'll take it.
Okay, all right, take it then. Yeah, episode 190. I'm so sorry, man. I'm terrible at this. Episode 194. 194. That's cool. That's man. Every time I talk to people outside, and I tell them that we've been doing this for like 190 episodes, they always, I don't know why people say that it's like 194. That's a lot, but in my brain I'm like, I think a lot starts at like 300. That's when you get to a lot.
This is a lot. This is definitely a lot. What have we been doing on these 194 episodes?
Gassing, talking about nothing and talking about we've been talking about the Kenyan music industry.
Thank you.
Oh man, I was about to just blow a spot.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about the Kenyan, and I don't coach me into
no, but like you
intro.
really almost blowed. I was like, what?
Don't coach me, man. I can do this. Yeah, no, we talk about the Kenyan music industry, the good, the bad, the ugly, just things that are happening. Trying to journal it. You can go back like to episode 122 and kind of see what was happening that week. It's weekly episodes, except when we have guests. And yeah, man, it's just our opinions. So don't crucify us. It's just our opinions, bro. Like, it's not that deep.
You used the word journaling, and I haven't gotten into journaling, but like I was writing down my feelings. Which could be
that's journaling. You don't write anything else. You're writing has a different name.
Well, I was writing down my feelings the other day, and I felt very nice.
Oh dang! Really? Are you going through? What's going on?
Huh?
What's happening? Hey.
Nothing is happening.
Let's stretch out this feelings for like 10 minutes.
I was writing down some stuff, and it actually felt very cathartic and very like, yeah, you know what? I might do this again.
You might journal again. That's what you mean.
Not journal.
Did you go out and buy a special book? Did you go to textbook center?
I did actually go out and buy a special book.
I shouldn't be laughing at you because usually in therapy, you can encourage people to journal, but I don't know why you doing it is hilarious.
Why? So the thing is,
can you imagine you sit down? This is how I felt today.
I bought a special book, but not for the purposes of journaling. It's because I'm doing. I used. It's just a notebook, right? Guys, why is everybody putting so much pressure on me right now?
Everybody being me. I'm putting pressure on you.
Crumbling under zero
pressure whatsoever, man. That's what journaling does to you, man.
Anyway, I did, and I liked it. And I think I'm going to do that more. And there's real power behind like the words
what happened
that
though?
you write.
Like what happened? What made you decide? Okay, you know what? Now I'm going to put my feelings on
I just decided
rather than talking to.
So I was using the front part of the book to do the actual thing that I purchased the book for, right?
Which is you can't say.
Huh?
Which is right what?
I just
writing raps. Is it raps in the front and journals in the back?
This is why I'll never come here to share anything. I'm never coming here to share
but you have to answer though. Is it raps in the front and journals and then
it's
like
just
your feelings in the back?
It's personal stuff, but not like my thoughts on like stuff. It's just like stuff. Okay, guys. But
see, we can't. I really want to go there, but it's okay. We can continue.
Like, okay, fine.
What do you mean?
If you really want to know,
okay,
fine. So basically, you guys know I have a TikTok series that I used to do when I used to like shout out people on.
So like, writing down that you miss it.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that's the last one. I'm sorry. Keep going. That's the last one.
So anyway, I usually write down like all my thoughts about the music.
Okay.
Notes.
Okay.
Because I'm back to doing it now. So nice. I usually when I do 7 songs a week. And so I write down all the notes I have on those 7 songs. And then when I film the videos, like I can refer to those notes so that I don't forget. So I was buying this notebook to do that. But then I happened to just turn the book over to the back, right?
Got hit with a wave of emotions.
And then I just felt
and you're like, let me put it down.
Yeah, I just felt like, wait, let me just like write.
So this is just like general life stuff.
Just like, general life stuff. And I liked it. I felt nice. I felt like afterwards, you know what? I got something off of my chest.
I bet you did. I bet you did. Oh, okay. That's
Please
cool.
overshare with us, Sam.
That's dope.
You
So is that what
overshare
you did the whole weekend?
Huh?
That's what.
No,
That's all you
I
did.
did. It was one
Once you
sitting.
got into it, you couldn't stop. I'll get these feelings out.
Wow.
Have how many plus years of feelings I haven't gotten out.
Okay.
All right,
cool.
all right. That was the last one. Now that was the last one.
You're lying to me, which is horrible. But like, yes. How about you? Why don't you
Oh
come
man,
here and
no,
overshare?
I didn't write nothing.
You
I didn't
overshare.
I didn't.
Uh-huh.
I didn't write nothing. What happened? I mean, I guess we'll talk about the show after. But then on Saturday we went out. I went out of Nairobi with a couple of friends. Went out to Sagana. Went out to Sagana. Went out to some restaurant out there. Just I don't know how those guys found it, but there are spots that people find, and I'm like, all right, man. But it was cool, man. It's a really nice little spot. It had a river flowing through it. And then like really cool scenery, rocks around and stuff. I'll show you pictures. Like it was very. I was just there like taking stills because I have to promote lo-fi music, and stills of that kind of stuff is the best for that. So that was very fun. Ate some lovely food. Okay, food. They didn't have anything because no one goes there because it's so far inside.
Okay.
But what they gave us was dope. It's just good, man. Having good conversation with people and exploring. That's me, man. That's me. I love the outdoors.
Oh, really? You love? I didn't know you loved the
outdoors. Like being in that space, because where we were is like it's an old house that's a colonizer probably built, and then they turned it into a restaurant later on. And so it's like in the middle. It's in the middle of like it's in the middle of like a basin with the water running through it. So it reminded me of like when I climbed Mount Kenya, and like there was like a place where we stopped.
You
it's like
climbed Mount Kenya when?
20 before COVID.
Oh wow! I
Yeah.
didn't know you went all the way to
2019.
Wait, all the way to the summit.
Yeah, we summited.
Really?
It was fun. I summited against because I was having a really bad headache, and if you have anything wrong with you, they tell you not to go up there. I don't care, man. If I die, I die.
How long does it take?
The total climb, I don't remember, but I think it's multiple days though. I think 2 days.
Oh, multiple days.
So going up is multiple days because you have to go to a level and then chill there, so you can acclimatize. Then go to another level and chill there, and then I think the last day is where you go up and then you come down really quickly.
Oh,
You come down like in 1 day. So it's like a 3-day affair in total, I think. But yeah, so just being in that place reminded me of just being in Mount Kenya, just like quiet and just like looking around. Nature is fun. It was great, man. It was a very good time.
Did you see all these various levels of the mountain?
No. So,
in terms of like the vegetation, we always used to learn the vegetation, and then at some point you hit heath and moorland. I'll never forget heath and moorland.
I, on the other hand, completely forgot heath and moorland. I have no idea what that is. No, it wasn't. There wasn't much going on. I mean, there were a couple of cows drinking water.
Cows?
Yeah.
There are cows up there?
Yeah.
Belonging to who?
Oh, you're talking about Mount Kenya or Sagana?
No, Mount Kenya. I'm like, what?
No. Okay, in that case, yeah, there was vegetation. It was really interesting vegetation. And the water was bitter. I don't know why I drank it.
Why would the water be bitter?
I don't know, because it contains minerals. Like it's just pure water. You know, the water that we drink in bottles is filtered. And so what they do is the bottle production, and I watched a documentary about this so I can actually give this knowledge. I don't know. I don't know what else I'll use it for.
Okay.
So they actually take the water and then they take out all the nutrients. Like when they go to, like, you say it's bottled at source, like, and it's some dam or whatever it is.
Lies.
Yeah. No, sometimes it's true. They go to that, so they take the water, but then what they do is they take out all the nutrients in the water and all the minerals, and then to purify the water, then they add the minerals back. So authentic water flowing down a mountain has like its natural minerals, and it tastes nasty. It's not good at all.
Really?
It's not good at all. It's not good.
Even the clear stuff.
It's clear. It's beautiful. It doesn't have any, bacteria in it, but it's nasty. It's horrible water to drink. So I don't know, the capitalists got it, man. they gave us good water. So anyway, just being up there was cool.
Okay.
That was good. And then on Sunday, I was out for the CBDeep. You've heard of CBDeep, yeah?
Never heard of CBDeep before.
You never heard of CBDeep? CBDeep is it's like a DJ show in the middle of town, like at
CBDeep.
Yes, called, it's fire name. Whoever came, I was telling Keita that whoever created that name is fire. But then it's basically it's a cool initiative where you just 1 hour sets of DJs. It's online. Like it's been getting a bit of buzz lately. 1 hour sets just in the middle. It's at have you been to town lately?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's at like Kencom.
Okay.
Near Kencom, like Bank of India, opposite the old Standard Chartered building.
Okay.
Yeah, so right there. So they set up the booth. There's a speaker playing.
Oh
and
yeah,
then they record.
I saw from your stories.
Yeah. So they record a set. So I was like, all right, let me pull through and see kind of how it is. And it was really cool, man. It was really cool. A bunch of DJs recorded their sets that day. I guess they'll be releasing them out one by one. But then yeah, man, it was I don't know, it was just vibey. It's interesting seeing how people interact with music. Like you can tell there's people curious about DJing, coming up like, oh bro, I'm a piano. You know, it was Afro House, my guy. It was all Afro House, mostly Afro House, deep house. It was fun. But it's interesting seeing that. I like the initiative just because it's putting the music near the people, and it's like it just exposes more people, because usually if you're talking about Afro House, it's the Westlands. Westlands is the one that really vibe with Afro House, and it's that whole scene. But it's exposing people, like just random guys walking around town. Guys were there taking photos.
To other genres of music.
Yeah. And it was fun. Influencers coming up trying to use it for clout. But it's good. Yeah.
Always.
But it was great, man. It was great. I think it's a really cool initiative. Shout out to everybody who played. I don't know if I'm supposed to say who played, but then it's coming up. I mean, it was on my stories.
You posted it on your stories.
So if you saw it, you saw it. But Wyo, I think Wyo was on there. Jack Rooster set.
Okay. So just go.
Jack Rooster set will be coming out. Which is really cool. I like that an established DJ like him is rocking with that kind of platform. So yeah, man. It was cool.
Jack Rooster implies the existence of a Jennifer hen.
I'm hoping he'll get on this podcast at some point. So now you making this joke is not going to help us. Jennifer hen. Why is Jennifer the opposite of Jack?
I don't know. it just came to me.
No, it's supposed to be Jill. Jack and Jill went up the hill.
Jack and Jill.
Yeah, they went up a hill, bro.
But now you've just ruined a great moment for this podcast.
I don't know if it was that great. Yeah, what's going on? But yeah, but we went out to the.
Oh no, go ahead.
No. I'm going to passing. I've been talking for a while. Went out to the Xenia. Oh, were you going to say something else?
No. I was just gonna say before even we went for the Xenia thing, I actually went and watched Spider-Man Brand New Day. Did you go watch it?
Was it packed? No, I haven't watched.
No, it wasn't packed because I went on a random Tuesday when, like at 4 p.m. when nobody could.
You made sure.
Yes.
You're not trying to see no more fights.
No more Odyssey like debacles. Yeah. So I went on a random Tuesday. Really enjoyed it. You all should go check that out. It's really good. This is not sponsored, by the way.
Of course.
Don't say of course like that.
Imagine us getting the Marvel back.
Bro, I need that. I need that Marvel,
you need that Marvel back. Yeah.
But yeah, watching that was amazing. It's just, like the whole thing about going back to the movies is back. Like,
is it? Don't say that. It's just true. You've just gone for 2 in a row.
But then you see, like at the end of the year, we're expecting Dune and Doomsday.
Wait, Dune is coming out again. I haven't finished the first one.
The final one is coming out.
What, Dune 4?
3.
Oh, we're on 3?
Yeah. So like this year has genuinely been a great year for movies. Going to the movies. Also, earlier this year, people went to watch like Michael Jackson and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like this year has been amazing for going to the movies. So like the experience of just taking yourself out of the house to go buy popcorn and sit there and with a bunch of people and watch stuff on a screen is unmatched.
Did you go solo?
No, I had company. So yeah, it was really, really good. But then yes, after that, we went for the Xenia Manasseh listening. It's not just Xenia. I mean, there was a bunch of other artists involved.
A whole gang
the producers involved: Blinky Bill, Ukweli, Hendrik Sam, Kobe Worldwide.
Yeah.
The artists were Xenia, Yaya Tajiri, who was in absentia, TG Black, who was also in absentia, and Shortbabaa, who was very, very, very happy to be there.
He was hype. He was hype. I do like when he came in, because everyone was being cool, and I don't mind it. It's a cool occasion, and Coda is a nice spot for chilling. Coda is not you don't do too much at Coda. He came in and he was like, "Hey, yo, guys, you guys need to turn up, man."
No, but bro was pouring like he was pouring
for the lost soldiers, bro.
Yeah, in Coda, I don't know about doing it in Coda though. Like, I don't know why
he was pouring one on the ground for the lost soldiers.
I loved his energy. Actually, it was kind of infectious.
I do like that because he was vibing like I like that confidence when an artist, especially an artist who might not be 100% known like him.
Yeah.
You come in with that swag. It's like, oh, look at this guy really is vibing with his music. Everyone else is trying to be cool, but he was just like, yo, let's get off, man. He was mouthing the words to his own songs. It was great. It was fantastic.
DJ'd by Yeah Listen.
Hey, shout out to Yeah Listen.
So it was really cool to just be out there like listening to. So
Mali, you forgot Mali.
I said Mali.
Did you?
I did.
I forgot Mali.
Yeah, not me.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was really cool. So this is a project that's supposed to. They said September.
Yeah, it's not coming out anytime soon.
Yeah. So
usually we do listening parties, then it comes out on the Friday.
I know, right?
So we just heard the music and went home.
Because even there were suggestions given in terms of like
the single
things to do with the music. In terms of like, there's one song where Patrobas was like, "Yo, it would be cool if Blinky was on it," and they were like, "Yeah, okay, cool." So it's like they're still working on the project, kind of.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's a very interesting thing. But yeah, what did you think about like the sounds? I mean, it's primarily R&B, but it's also
like
mixed
Afro
with
R&B
a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, the producer choices. Ukweli, of course, we know what Ukweli does. Ukweli is very I think inventive in the type of production he does. She picked a good lineup.
She did.
It was a really good lineup. Ukweli on there. You have Hendrik Sam, who is
legendary
currently, yeah. Then Kobe Worldwide, who is also really good, and he has a lot of credits in terms of that Afro R&B scene. Worked with Jerai, worked with a whole bunch of people. And then Blinky produced a track. Did Blinky really produce a track?
I don't
think Blinky produced a track. I think he was just on one.
Yeah, I think he was
on the credits.
It doesn't say that he produced anything, but this seemed like so Xenia says this is her first time being an executive producer and A&R for a project.
Yeah.
So we're seeing her, as much as she was like contributing vocally, this is also something that she just put together.
A direction as well.
Yeah, so it was pretty. I liked it. I liked the soundscapes.
It was. There's some good joints on there too.
I like the ones with
promising ones.
there was one with TG that was particularly really good that I really liked.
So TG was on how many?
She was like on two songs.
Yeah, she was on Toy and
I think it wasn't Flowers. Is Flowers the one where Xenia was rapping?
I think
yeah,
so.
Xenia was rapping by the way.
Yeah. It sounded good. It didn't sound like to me personally. So here's the thing: when I was listening to it, I was like, okay, Xenia is a really good writer. We know how to be a good writer. So if she's writing a rap, if she just follows, because writing a rap can be different.
The core principles of writing a song.
The core principles. If she just follows the core principles of writing a song, I mean, no, we can't really say that because writing raps is completely different from like writing melodies.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh no, writing melodies, yes.
Yeah, writing rap is different from fitting words into melodies. You can still have the same idea, but then trying to fit it into a rap, it usually will take a different life. But I think she did well. It sounded good.
Do you find that like R&B acts who delve into rapping like make it too wordy?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, when it comes to rap, you're trying to fit in the groove with as few words as possible so that it's easy to get out. But then R&B guys they want to pour out their feelings, kind of like you earlier on in the podcast. They want to pour out their feelings.
And you said that was the last time.
This is the last time now. For sure. Sorry, this is the last time. It probably won't be, and I apologize for that. But no, yeah, R&B sometimes
apologizing for future bullying is horrible, by the way.
Yeah, but yeah, R&B guys tend to do that, write a lot, and then you just don't catch the vibe of the beat because you're trying to do something different. R&B is a completely different genre, and artists who are really good at what they do, it's kind of hard to get it out of them. So, like an R&B rapper, an R&B singer would be really difficult to get out a rap, but. Like I said, Xenia sounded great.
She did. And speaking of...
And I'm not just saying that. I think it sounded good.
Speaking of Xenia and everybody who is affiliated with Soul Headquarters, I mean, this has just crossed my desk. It just came across my desk, John. Looks like her and Altair Said as, people who are signed under Faye's outfit. Looks
imprint.
Imprint. I can't say that word. They look like they have been signed under the record label Sync, so Sync Music, which also handles distribution, publishing as well. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's dope to see like Kenyan acts like being distributed like on the global scale because I mean like this whole thing is about like globalizing the Kenyan sound. So
True,
shout
yeah.
out to them.
I mean, yeah, and if there are two artists that you would think would get signed there, I mean, Xenia is one, but Altai Said, I mean, he's pulling a Frank Ocean on us, man. He's doing the, what did we talk about in the
No.
previous episode?
Well, we just found out that he's in school, so I get it.
Guys be recording music from jail, bro. Like, guys give us projects. We've gotten so many projects from guys who've done years, bro. Like, no, I mean, of course, I can't tell him what to do and in terms of that. But then I'm just saying that he's done where he gave us like a really good project and then disappeared. So he's just building hype for whenever he drops next. All I'm saying is I'm going to be there, man. Shout out to Altai.
So I'm just gonna read here. So it says, Soul Headquarters has been investing in your favorite emerging and established artists, developing talent, and delivering full service management and label services to the ones in our world. Today, so this is as of April, by the way.
Yeah.
They step into a whole new era with Sync Music. And the doors are open to everyone. That means you. I hope. If you are in,
you have good music.
You have to have good music and potentially do R&B.
Yeah.
If you are an emerging talent with a global vision drive and the music to match, we offer distribution with A&R services, mentorship, real support, growth, and a team that knows exactly how to take you where you're trying to go.
So I wonder if.
Yeah, it is. I wonder if the new project that we went to listen to will be distributed under Sync.
Yeah.
So find out next time on the Kenyan music industry. Speaking of the Kenyan music industry, the streets were in an uproar
Again, for the second week in a row, man.
because somebody did a whole tweet and just like vague post. Not it wasn't a vague post, but it was just a tweet and drop mic situation. And it had the streets divided. So basically, Kwemzi with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're not
with
counting
5
the
Ys.
So what are you doing here, man? This is a professional broadcast. Are you counting Ys?
So Kwemzi with 5 Ys on Twitter says, "I'm not paying above 3K to see an artist perform. Acha ntamskizia Spotify." And then there's a gif there of this lady doing period, because she said period and she dropped the mic. I'm trying to give people a pictorial.
I know you are.
Like,
I know you are.
I'm really just trying to like paint the picture,
Exactly.
Sam.
Yeah.
So anyway, it got the streets divided. So I'm reading through the comments, and for the most part, like the people who just consume music, they're like, yo, you're spitting. Because somebody was like, somebody was even saying like 2K is even doing too much in the comments. People were saying in this economy, 3,000 is a lot of money, so it's gonna be tough. And that's a valid point. Like, I get it. It's
a valid point if you only look at the consumer's perspective.
If you look from the consumer's perspective,
Yeah.
for real. Let me see. Somebody said like with 500 they could even redeem like
No, you
booze
can't.
and stuff like
Nah,
that.
that's someone who's just trying to
This person
redevise
said
it.
they
No, you
ain't
can't.
paying to see anybody. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, like
It's across the board, yeah. Different answers.
And then now on the other side, there was a bunch of artists and artist managers who were like, damn, okay, like now if you guys wouldn't pay
Just
3K,
a measly 3, though.
then
you don't have 3
then
for me.
what would you pay for? And
Yeah.
and what's the price point? And other people like me were like, okay, then how are artists supposed to like grow as well as give you all like good good shows and like good moments, and give you more immersive experiences that are outside the music if there's not enough money to work with. I don't know. How do you feel about like this whole situation? But it is a fair representation of how Kenyans view going to shows and how much they're willing to spend.
I mean, this whole thing is just teaching me that I don't think we put, and it's something we talk about a lot, but then I don't think we put value on. We don't value art. We don't value art in itself. We only value our view of it is what perceived value can I get of this art, rather than is this art valuable in itself. Because if the art is valuable in itself, it doesn't matter what. I mean, if you look at paintings, right, there's people who just go up there and they're just doing whatever, just dip the paintbrush in a bucket of paint and splash it, call it 6 million and go home. And someone who values...
Or duct tape a banana to a wall.
Yeah. That's actually very inventive. I don't think anyone will think of that. And someone, or have an invisible... Have you seen the invisible sculpture?
No.
It went for like over $1 million.
It's money laundering, but that's a pod for
It's
another
wash.
day.
It is wash.
It's a pod for another day.
No, so now someone who's like very in... Now, of course, we can... That's where it gets nuanced, right? And people will say, okay, is your value of art the same as my value of art? That's a different conversation. Someone who values that kind of art, values that kind of painting, squiggly line over essentially a white background in the middle of their minimalistic living room, would want to pay that much because they value the art in itself. Somebody like the young lady with the Y's would look at that as a little bit like, that's too much. Like, why? Because all that art is doing is sitting on the wall. It's not really doing anything for me personally, right? And so I think that's what this whole conversation is about, is whether art is valuable in itself, and what are we supposed to value it as, and what are we supposed to pay for it in terms of concerts in this sense, versus am I getting my money's worth when I am at a concert, And then that raises the question: what are you looking for, like when you go, when you go to a concert?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm asking, like
what am I looking for?
Exactly. Like when you anticipate like an artist who you're rocking with, right? And you're going to a concert, what exactly do you want from them?
What do I want? Good singing first. First and foremost, that's my thing.
Get the notes right. Y'all practice with the band for at least a week before.
But I feel like I'm not too fussy. I just want like a good experience. I want to see the artist like actually like perform the songs. So when it's just like backing tracks the entire time,
that was the value of it for you?
Yeah, then I might as well just listen to the music back home, right?
Okay. So then, in that case, the added value is the accompaniments that the person brings. So the band,
and
visuals,
then also if
bottles
an
of
artist...
water that they like throwing on people for some reason. You all need to stop that too. Yeah? I'm not going.
Throwing the water.
Yeah, you need to stop.
That's
it needs
so
to
cool.
stop.
No, don't
and
stop that.
Some songs don't be needing that. Like there's the songs that I've seen people throw bottles of water that there's no hype. It's guitars. Like, you don't need to be throwing bottles of water.
Musana.
Like why am I wet all of a sudden? Like this is not the song for that. Anyway, artists just need to stop doing that. Stop doing that with the theatrics.
Anyway,
and one of these shows, before you go again, I hope you remember your point. One of these days, someone's phone is going to be thugged. Someone's phone is going to be stolen. Because all I see these days is the artist going up and picking a phone and then doing the thing. One of these days, someone is going to leave with a phone.
I always wonder
theirs.
how they know who to give it back to.
It's the person who is like, yo, that's my
Okay, yeah, actually, fact.
It's the person who's like, fam, I'm about to kill you. Give me my phone back.
And then I want to see like different arrangements. Like you've taken the liberty to actually arrange the song differently and make it more conducive for a live setting.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I like seeing that. I don't particularly care if there's pop-up. Like I know people care if there's like, there's this vendor like selling.
You don't
fashion.
Really go for the...
but people care about that stuff.
Apart from merch.
Me personally, merch, yeah, for sure. But like me personally, I don't really care for it. Like if it's not there, I wouldn't like be like, oh my god, it was so boring.
You're missing out. You're there for the artist.
Me mostly, I'm there for the artist and the music, but I don't think I'm representative of like a bunch of people who do shows. But yeah, I want that, and then I want a show that starts promptly. Right?
It's a lot to ask.
Yeah, that's not a lot to ask.
That's a lot to ask.
Start on time
what continent you live on.
And then also don't just be there for 30 minutes. Like for me, the sweet spot is if it's like an hour to an hour and a half, like if it's a main act.
Hey, some artists have good music, but they don't have an hour good music.
Okay, that's
the
true.
thing.
That's also,
some artists have good music, but they don't know how to do that.
Maybe I'm asking for too much.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like I mean, if you're a well cataloged artist, give me an hour. Give me a nice hour. Give me a nice hour of like condensed like with
Why do you feel like 45 minutes is a good? Because then you leave the people wanting, and then the remaining 15 minutes is for repeating the one that
okay,
the
we can say that. Yeah, we can. That's a healthy compromise.
Guys be planting guys in the crowd. Look, I'm sound like I'm anti-artist.
Also,
You guys plant guys
obviously,
in the crowd
okay,
to say, give me an encore.
to sing
So,
the encore.
yeah.
And then also, I want to feel secure in the environment.
I want to go home with my phone,
I
please.
want to go home with my phone,
Preferably
and
undrugged.
preferably, well, and
Not
then-
preferably. Oh, I mean, all right, man.
And then also like, okay, fine, yeah. I as much as I said, I don't really care for the vendors. Obviously, if I was hungry, like there could be something nice to eat. But I say all this to say all that
Do you think
is way
that's
more
exactly
than
what I
paying
was getting
for,
at.
like you're not gonna like
If you're looking
pay
for a
a
good
thousand bob for an experience like that has all of that stuff.
keeping in time that, I mean, money and time go together, right? So the time that it takes to plan all these things and all that stuff, of course, now you can divide it. It's like,
And security as well.
it's
man,
like economics. Like if
expensive.
you're going with a matatu, it's a lot cheaper because there's many people paying for it. Which could be the argument against what you're saying. Is there's more people paying for this. Of course, if you reach your target in terms of like capacity, so the price should be cheap enough rather than taking a cab, which is going to be like premium prices.
Yeah.
But then you do get a better experience. But what you're saying is true. Man. There's just so much that goes into it.
And good sound and good lighting costs money.
It costs money. What else is there? There's a lot that happens, and so when
a good stage costs money, and also like
just a good show as well. Planning the show, which sometimes involves more than the artist. You have to like hire people of the venue to like figure out or planners, stage managers to make everything go smoothly. There's a lot that goes into the show. So when you say that, all right, I can't do I can't do a show for like let's be extreme, like say like 2,000 shillings, right? I'm not paying 2,000 shillings for a show. The 1,000 that you're going to pull out, the 500 that you really need. What kind of show is that really? Right? I feel like in our environment, because we were talking about this before, in our environment, like 1,500 is like a good. It's on the cheaper side. 2,000, 3,000.
I feel like 2,000 is also now like really becoming on the cheaper side.
Yeah.
But 3,000 seems to be where people draw the line, and I think that's why. But you see, it's always a class topic here, because I think that's also why like a lot of these like UNTS events have a specific demographic who go for them.
Always, you'll see the same people over and over
because
and over again.
they are more comfortable paying price points that are above 3K, like 5K. But then also, and I don't know if I'm wrong for saying this, like especially the guys who go for like kunye and stuff like that, they always come out of it saying, yo, that was a good experience. Like I always go on Twitter and a lot of them say, wow, I really enjoyed, like that was a really good, well curated experience.
Who value that art.
Because also the money is being spent to do a bunch of all this stuff that we are talking about.
Yeah.
Right? And so, like that's the thing. And I think one other thing that might lead to this is when you're talking about the value of music and how Kenyans might not value music as much, is historically, I feel like Kenyan art has been under monetized.
Say more words.
So, for example, like Kenyans are more comfortable listening to free music on YouTube.
Yeah, freemium. Yeah.
Right? We're listening to free music on the radio.
Yeah.
Or on TV, right? And
even when it's not supposed to be free. Mm-hmm.
Even when it's not supposed to, and then also like shows have historically not costed as much. Now I know we are in a rough time economically, so I also understand that maybe entertainment might not be on the top tier of priorities for a lot of Kenyans as well.
Which is valid. I think that's a major part of the conversation as well.
Yeah. Because right now I think people have way more on their plate than just entertainment. But then also the other side of things is, but artists also want to give these good experiences, but where really are you getting the funds to do so? Mm-hmm. And then also it's very, very hard for artists to convince brands and sponsors to invest money into this stuff, because it's like a toxic loop, because also they are also taking a risk, and if a lot of Kenyans are unwilling to spend,
Yeah.
then a lot of sponsors are unwilling to spend as well. I feel like, because then what's the
Yeah, because
return on
sponsors
investment?
again, sponsors are looking
You know?
at numbers proof. That's all they look at, right? It's numbers proof. Can you guys bring out as many? Because that's all it is. 100 people are coming. That's 100 shillings or whatever amount that is, right? And so we can work with those numbers. So that's what they look at. If the sponsors aren't there, a lot of the time, the type of shows, especially in our climate, the type of shows that people may want to throw. I mean, all the time we talk about like artists need to do more in terms of shows. Like it needs to just stop being an artist goes up to stage. There's like one or two dancers and like a couple of lights in the back. Like we need to see a lot more in innovation, and artists can't do that off the returns from 20k listens on a song on Spotify. Like it's not going to work. So sponsors are an important part of it, but then now sponsors also need that now becomes more of a business conversation, and you do need proof, and you do need to spend money to make money. Essentially, is what it is. And so that then ends up. So then that means that the artist is not in control of the pricing of what they're trying to do. The venue has to get theirs from that 2K. The venue has to get theirs. The sponsors have to get their investment back as well.
To cop please for the consumer, do you think there's an element of shows consistently not giving consumers a reason to spend a bunch of money on shows because of how bad, like we've seen people complain about the sound being bad, it's not starting on time, venues being unsafe? Do you think that's also like a reason why people might feel like they don't want to spend their money?
Yeah. If we consistently, like if the baseline rises, right, the bottom line rises, and just the regular show, even if it's like 1,500, 2,000, all the bases are covered in terms of all the normal things that should happen, right?
Yeah.
Security, timeliness, cleanliness of the venue, and just a good show that happens. I think the more we do that, the more people will be willing. Because here's the theory, not the theory, sorry, but here's the thing: a consumer who loves an artist wants to support that artist, and so if that artist even throws a halfway decent show, they're going to want to be there. So if artists consistently throw good shows and good shows and good shows and good shows, then more people would be inclined to pay whatever that artist is asking for to be at that show, at those shows. Just because of that natural support you have for them. We see artists like with cult followings having like packed shows and things like that. And that's because the people that they're supporting they're part of that world that the artist is building. So now the issue is, guys are thinking about. I don't know whether people are thinking about throwing shows rather than thinking about inviting the consumers, the people who rock with them, into their own world. Right. So, and when you just think about throwing shows, you're thinking about the numbers, you're thinking about money, and then
you're not thinking about curation.
Yeah. And so in that case, then the consumer is right. It's like, okay, listen, I really love this artist, but like she said, right, I really love this artist, but I can hear the music cleanly, pristine on Spotify for 300 a month rather than having to go. And keep in mind, when you go to that show, it's not just you're spending the 3,000. That's just for being in the venue and getting your little band. Right, you're spending the 3,000. You still, if you're with your friends, you guys still have to. There's food, there's drinks that you have to buy, maybe merchandise and all that stuff. So the 3,000 is more than 3,000 essentially. And when you think of it that way, it's like a lot, right? It's a lot. Merchandise guys are selling t-shirts for 5,000 shillings. I don't know if people are doing that.
Yeah,
in Nairobi. So from the consumer perspective, I get it. But it probably starts also with just like a continuous throwing of a good show consistently, and then people know, okay, I know that when I go, this experience I'm getting, and so if I feel like it's worth paying that amount, then I'm going to pay for it, and it's
So whose side are you on?
I think for this one, if I'm being honest, I am. Oof, this is tough.
If you had to pick a side,
I mean, I like to think I'm always for the people, but sometimes the people will be cheap, me included.
Yes,
sometimes
we had this
we
conversation before the podcast.
we the people are cheap. Oh, don't do that, man. Why would you do that, man? Why would you do that?
No, I didn't do anything.
That's a shot. That's painful. Maybe in this conversation, I'm here for the artist, just because I know that if an artist throws a good show, I know it's valuable enough to warranty whatever price. It doesn't matter what price you put, as long as it's not free, someone is going to complain. That's the bottom line.
Yeah.
Someone is going to complain. People expect free things all the time. That's so if it's not a free show, what am I trying to say? No. If the consumer doesn't feel for them like this value is enough, it's never going to be enough.
Yeah.
So I'm on the artist side on this one. Sorry, consumers. Sorry.
When it comes to the 3K price point, because even me, I have price points that
I think Fally Pupa was coming in, and I was with some people over the weekend. They were talking about they missed the Fally Pupa the early tickets, and so now they have to pay 8,000 shillings. And I was looking at that like, hey, R.I.P. to that.
Listen, yeah.
R.I.P. to that wallet, bro. Hey, 8,000 shillings. That might be my price point. And then 7. And 6. And 5.
Stop! This is just a countdown at this point.
Exactly, till we get to 0. And then it's lift off.
Was there anything else?
That's important.
Oh, something random. I ended up, bro, this is just something random that happened during my week. I had a studio session and I had a studio session with these guys called the Lost Boys.
That's a cool name. How many are they? Is it a group?
It's a group of 2 people.
Oh, I feel like Lost Boys implies like a gang of folk. Lost Boys can be just 2 people. Anyways.
No, it's just 2
It's just 2
people.
of them.
Yeah, and I don't know why I'm even like anyway. Like it was just so cool, man. Like so it's a guy called Rapsy and a guy called Saza, and they were just here. And it's my first time like recording like people while they're actively chewing Jabba. So it was Kitemeo for real. And yeah, I was telling Sam, bro, like Jabba is like nature's like it's like nature's de-esser. Like, so for those of you who don't know, when you're an engineer, you do this thing called de-essing, where you reduce the harshness of the S sound
And the T's.
and the T's sound,
that's why we have
right?
this joint here. If you can see
Yeah.
'em.
They call it sibilance. So you use this. It's basically just like a compressor, and it just like ducks down those harsh sounds. But when an artist is chewing Jabba, it's like you don't even need to use that. Like bro, so I was like, this is so efficient for my mixing. I mixed that stuff in like one day. I was like so happy. Anyway, it was just like an interesting. But then
That's not sustainable.
Also, it's not sustainable. But also, man, so professional, man. Like 1 hour. Like, bro, have you ever been in the studio and an artist just comes in and their vocals are so like tight, like to the beat, and like they're so professional, and it's just like
Never happened.
Wait, that's never happened for you?
Not a one person, man. All the sessions.
You're lying.
Sessions have always spilled
You've
over.
never entered flow state in your session.
Oh, I have.
Like with the artists, where it's like they do one take, good.
The problem is that
next
when
take, good.
Yeah, but the problem is when I enter flow state, it ends up stretching longer because now I'm like, all right, we've gotten the basic session down. Now can we elevate it and do more things? So that ends up going over time.
Okay. I see that.
Yeah. But that sounds fun though. Can you imagine saying we're going to be done in an hour and actually finish in an hour?
I've entered flow state
BGVs and everything. We're not coming back to record them.
Like twice. That was one of them.
Is the other one, did the music come out for the other one?
It did actually. Yeah.
He's not going to say what it is.
No.
I knew it. I just knew it. You're not going to say it's all right, man. You don't have to. Don't put whichever artist is that on the spot. Because if you say that, oh, it's flow state, and then the track is not good, now guys are looking at you like, is this bro's flow state? We don't want it. We don't want your flow state, and that might be very annoying.
Was there anything else to talk about,
yeah.
or do we go into new music?
I mean, just a brief. I guess it's
Sure.
CMO news, but it's just really brief. So there's been talk about CMOs integrating royalty collection and the eCitizen, because everything is becoming eCitizen now, making life just terrible for creatives.
And giving the government more opportunities.
Facts. I'm trying to get your M-Pesa codes, by the way. Just Just letting you all know. I don't know whether that's factual information. That might be
I-
that might be fake news.
You're
Hey, yo,
peddling.
edit.
You're peddling.
I'm going crazy. Let me rein it in. So anyways, eCitizen integration. Just a couple of points, and then so the Pavrisk have signed a service level agreement to digitize royalty collections through eCitizen, following a presidential directive given to the Kenya Copyright Board, Kekobo. Service level agreement is just basically like saying, okay, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, this, you know what it is. And the digital system aims to increase transparency as well, prevent revenue leakages, and support a requirement that at least 70%, back at this 70%, bro. At least 70% of collected royalties go directly to rights holders. And then users of music and audiovisual works can now easily obtain a unified copyright license, a UCL, online via eCitizen from anywhere in Kenya. So you could go on eCitizen and do that. And then, then it goes into their currently Kenya's only licensed collective management because they are playing dirty games with each other. And then let me see, Joseph Njagi, which is the chief executive officer, said that the digital system is expected to improve transparency. Okay, we already know that. Reduce leakages and streamline the collection and distribution of royalties. Basically, that's it. They're trying to get, just as taxes are being done, it's all under one platform now. Of course, we will argue that this only benefits.
So even the 30% there'll be deductions from the 30%.
Yeah, man. Are we signing up to Pavrisk?
Oh no, this doesn't apply to me.
So anyway, that's it. I don't know what to make of this news. Do you think that this will be easy? I mean, having it all at one place. So even if all the they're whether it's Camp Next, I'm pretty sure it's still going probably be under eCitizen. So at least that's one win, right? Is whoever has dibs this month, at least we're going to the same spot to get our royalties if they're going to come at all. However, it's the same thing, isn't it?
It's the same thing.
Yeah. So, and we find out for artists, this is specifically for artists, right? Just if you feel like it's going to benefit, because I know on here we are sort of anti, but then if it benefits you, just try and figure out how to. I mean, look more into the eCitizen platform for this specifically. Hopefully, there'll be accountability, more accountability on this.
You know how I feel about royalty collection.
Yeah. So, but apart from that, I mean, it's moving it to a different platform is not going to solve the problem, right? It's just really. Now that there's a separate entity involved
than
that it feels like more will be taken away from the artist to curate that. So that's 70% that they're talking about. They're already taking more than 30 now. we know that for sure. Well, we are speculating, but we are speculating for sure. They're already taking more than 30. If you introduce a whole new governmental system, it's not going to reduce.
Yeah.
It's not going to reduce, but yeah, let's get into new music. Prayers and thoughts to all you artists.
TNPs, or PNTs. So I listened to a bunch of new music that came out this week.
Good job, man.
Thank you. So the first song out there that I listened to was Nani by Shad Mziki. He's been on a run with Wodomolo. The chemistry has been unmatched. And yeah, the beats are sounding amazing, and Shad Mziki is really flowing on those songs. I wanted to put this as a contender for artwork of the week.
All right.
Until I saw the black bars on the side.
Oh, hold on.
The black bars just threw me off. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, you can see it.
I don't like the black bars. Do you like the black bars? Some people like the black bars.
I don't think I think black bars always imply this has been taken from like a video or short, so it doesn't seem like it's
like it's not the correct dimension.
Yeah,
that was almost like my artwork of the week, but yeah, but that means I really liked the direction. I just didn't like the black bars. But shout out to Shad Mziki and Wodomolo. I also listened to Choosing You by Ilania and Kahuti. They did a skit. I'm not gonna lie, the skit was it was fun. It was quite fun. But I love artists because like being an artist is all about putting yourself out there and trying things. You know what I mean?
You're being too nice, man. Look at what they have artists doing out there, bro. Like look at what they're just to sell some music. Like look at what they have artists doing. This is the problem. This is what we're facing now. So now an artist has to go out of the anyway.
The skit was Yeah, but like aside from that, the music
we need some
was good.
saving,
Wait,
bro.
who produced this?
I'm
I didn't
about to
check.
check.
I didn't check who produced that, but shout out to Ilania and Kahuti, and also Ilania's team.
So fresh.
So fresh. Ilania's team do like cause she's on Fresh Finds, Africa. She's on New Music Kenya. She's on a bunch of things.
Yep.
So Ilania's team like are pushing her heavy. I respect it. I also listened to Tukisonga by Trio Mio and Saru. Now it's that sound that you and I hate.
We talked about.
but-
The moment I clicked it, I was like, oh, here we
Wait,
go.
but I was like,
You're
this
rocking
is-
with it?
No, I'm not rocking with it, but it's listenable. Like for the stuff that's on that specific
Just
sound.
get rid of that bass line, bro.
Yeah, but it's actually not.
Let the
it's-
Jamaicans have that one.
It's not bad.
Give them their bass
I
line.
don't
Like,
even
give the
know if
Jamaicans their bass
Jamaicans
line back.
I don't even know.
They've
if
moved past that.
I think so.
We're always catching up as an industry.
And then, unfortunately, right after that was Colo Blue, Ukininginia.
Stop. That's hate. Don't do that.
No, it's not hate, but like I don't know.
someone's
Like,
dreams,
'cause
bro.
I struggle, but I'm just being honest. Like I struggle with Colo Blue's music. I just do.
Do you struggle with his music, or do you struggle with the concept of
I struggle with
influencers
his music.
getting into other music?
I
into
struggle
other
with his
artistic
music
ventures?
on that sound. I have a big song with an influencer who got into music. So influencers getting into music is not the problem.
Is that bass line? Is that bass line ruined everything for you?
Okay, so
It
I
muddied the
also
water.
listened to Bala by Sheke and Boy Black. And yeah, shout out to them. The production, as always, is immaculate. But the thing that I listened to the vocals on this song, and immediately it made me miss Kasha. Now I don't know if that's a toxic thing, but like I just miss Kasha. Kasha, I don't really know you, but like where are you? Like where are you?
On this
Like,
week of where is this artist?
because listen, I wanted to work with Kasha, and maybe this is me shooting my shot. Yes, I'm using our platform to shoot my shots.
Hey yo,
Sam.
don't do that though. Yo,
But
jump
I
in the
was
DMs
looking
like you
for
usually
her.
do.
I was looking exactly. I couldn't because she's not on Instagram. I couldn't find her Twitter. I couldn't find anything.
Listen, I'm on her side. Like, I want my piece. Being an artist is.
I wanna work with you though, like bro. Like where's Kasha? Like bro,
Let her live, bro.
Dunia Kasha.
Dunia was fire though. If we can get another Dunia, hey,
Kasha is so good, man.
come back and give us another Dunia, then you can disappear again for another 2 years.
Please, like this is a toxic relationship now, but like just give me two. Give me two. No, give me a 3-pack. No, actually, give me a 4-pack and I'm good.
All right, so Afam essentially wants an album, 2 EPs, a single, preferably all produced by
I
him.
even tweeted today morning. I was like, "Where is Kasha?" Anyway,
How many views on that?
huh? Oh, thanks.
Sorry.
Thanks.
My
I usually
bad.
tweet to myself. Nobody likes my tweets. Yeah, there we go. I guess the last thing I'll shout out is there was a Hennessy Cypher for 2026. It had the likes of Any Integrity, Kwesi Arthur, It's Younger Chief, Suspect 95, Tenor, and our very own Fenna. And she held her own on
Yeah.
there, man.
Yeah.
Like she was spitting. So shout out to Fenna. It's like as like always, I love to see like Kenyans in the global context and global being with like other
And not looking
Africans
like
and
little
stuff
bros. Like we
that.
talked about Toxic Lyrically the other day. Not
Mhm.
looking like the little bros of the industry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Those are the songs that I would say I listened to this week.
That's cool. Couple of mentions. Let me get all the Afro House out of the way. Utamtoa by Radim and Nesmburu. That came out. Polisana by Samuel Cosmic, Winyo, and Bana. When I listened to this song, I randomly went on a rabbit trail, and I don't know why in my brain. Maybe this is me. I need to do more research. Maybe I'm not well studied. But then, I mean, I knew Winyo was that kind of artist who he had released. I mean, he had been releasing music for a while because now he's doing a whole bunch of Afro House stuff, right? Or Afro House leaning stuff, especially like with the stuff with Fancy Figures and all that stuff. So I didn't necessarily know how much he has done, but when I went on the rabbit trail and started listening to like his older music, and now I'm stuck. Like now that's all I want to listen to. Like I want to go back and to listen to some of his music just to see how it has brought him to what he's doing today. Because I really like Winyo as an artist. I think he's really brilliant. He's a very silky voice. So shout out to him. Shout out to him. K-Rob collaborated with Tommy Owo, who's a Nigerian artist who have kind of been on my radar for a while. So it's just cool seeing K-Rob working with her. And And yeah, man, Kerov is making moves. I like it. I like to see it. What else? August 4, our producer was on a couple of things. I don't know if you talked about the song Mzaha with Gabe. I don't know how you pronounce that. I hope I pronounce that. Sorry if I'm not. And then like us, Vato Valley, Kavali King, that's a lot of V's. Tungi, and Njovu, and then him on the track. Yeah, man. August, I'm trying to see his name a lot more in terms
August
of
is
production.
doing things with everyone, with Jano, with GTB MZ.
Yeah.
Like he's really just like everywhere.
It's going crazy. Shout out to him. Isam Garvey and Mali the Seja. Did you say it was Seja? Because you corrected me last time.
I didn't.
You didn't? You did?
No, because
I
I
remember
also
you.
I can't
Oh, you
remember.
can't?
I don't know.
Oh. All right. Again, I apologize. But then Isam and Mali released Donga, which was cool. And then did I mention Moji Shortbabaa? No, I did not.
No, you haven't.
Mbogi Oyee by Moji Shortbabaa. Afam was telling me that. What did you say it was? Guyo?
Boyon.
Boyo?
Like, bro, like so crazy. Like, I'm just like, yo, like he's tapped in. I don't
Yeah,
know why
man.
anybody who's hopping on Boyon right now is tapped into me.
It's cool. It's cool seeing that. I mean, it has similar sounds to Compa, though.
They're both Haitian.
They're both all right. See, that's okay.
So like compa, it's like comparing Shrap and like our Afropop.
Okay.
Because I feel like Boyon has been used mostly to like for like the people who like do more raps, like
Okay.
hip hop
Yeah, okay.
adjacent stuff,
Okay.
like from the Haiti community, and then compa is more for like the vibey music. You
Yeah.
know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah. And loving and just going out with your girl. But no, Moji Shortbabaa. It's
Actually, maybe the parallel would be Gengetone and Afropop. Anyway.
perhaps. This is just I just find it cool. For an artist like seeing people trying more things within the gospel scene.
Yeah,
I think is dope because gospel has it has a reputation of being just very
conservative and like you stay.
Yeah, within like musically you stay within the walls. So someone doing different things like that, I think is just super cool. So shout out to him for that. Like I think
if I was in the gospel scene, I would be pushing for that. Like
more of that. Yeah, it does need some invention, man. It needs a bit of life. But yeah, do you want to introduce our pick of the week?
Yes, sir, man. Let me tell you guys something that you might not know. Kilimani is getting way too dangerous.
It is. You don't laugh. Hey, you don't know what people are going through in Kilimani, man. You have no idea, bro.
Kilimanistan.
You don't know what guys are going through. Kilimani might be dangerous.
Kilimanistan is crazy right now, man. Like, listen, people are just dodging.
We're going to get hate for that.
Bro, huh?
No, don't do that. No, don't do that. You should have left it implied. Now they know exactly what you're doing.
Okay. No. But shout out to my guy ABN Grym. So I don't know. I just bumped into I don't know how I bumped into this song, but it just randomly popped up on my YouTube, and I was like, yo, let me check this out. And I was like, yo, this is a vibe. So ABN is one of the Kilimani rappers, right? Like who's popping right now. He's been talked a lot he's been talked about a lot in media. We even had a whole podcast where we kind of talked about him. I guess the main thing is about like his delivery. He sounds like a Ghana, like he's influenced by Ghana and stuff like that.
All the rappers with
but the thing about
alphabets before their name.
But the thing about it is, I think ABN actually sounds good.
He does, yeah. It sounds like,
you know what I mean. And cool. For me, that's the end all be all. Like, if you sound good, then I'm rocking.
You can get,
you know what I mean.
You can get away with the hate that he was probably getting in the Kenyan market.
If you sound good, then I'm rocking. If I listen to it and I just feel,
your autotune. You put the autotune on the wrong key.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Delivery is so important too in music. Yeah, because delivery really your delivery could be like. It could be your past. Like if he's delivering it badly, no one is paying attention to him. But then now that you can tell like there's a little bit of delivery, there's the stuff that he's doing well. More people are likely to mess with his music, and then that opens him up to like a whole fan. Because your delivery could literally just shut you out of.
And for me now, yeah, your delivery could shut you out of so many conversations.
Yeah.
Like it's so important. And for me now, I just think what now they need to do, and I see Kina Odds and Drill Digest are doing his marketing. Right now, it's just, okay, so he's in that same space that Kina Blackie and all these guys from South Africa are
Yeah.
in right now.
Young
You
Stunner.
know, like they just need to do that now. Like they need to figure out how have these guys really elevated their brands, like Kindly Nash and them, and how does ABN fit into that conversation?
Yeah.
Because now because it's not unique for an African to hop on this sound. It's been done before and it's been done successfully. So it's you can replicate it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So do it. Just do it. I think you have something on here with ABN. But anyway, shout out to him. So you guys are about to listen to Yadig by ABN Grym.
Yep.
And now that we survived the Kilimanistan like streets,
Say the Kilimanjaro streets are dangerous. I mean, they could be dangerous. You don't know. Are you out on the Kilimanjaro streets in the night?
Kilimanistan is crazy, bro.
All right, man.
Like,
all right, bro.
Listen, you don't know, man. Let me tell you, there's a lot of stuff happening. You do know the narratives. The war in Kilimani right now. Remember the war in Chirac? The war in Kilimani right now is like...
Afam, can I pull you out of this place that you are right now, please? I feel like you think this is fun and funny.
It's not funny.
But this is like academics this is like academics making jokes about the war in Chirac and then the war in what's that Block.
So remember the time academics had what's his name Vic Mensa come and press him. So you think this like one day we're gonna try to like maybe we'll interview like Kahush and then he was like, yo.
It wouldn't even be an interview. You'll go for a show. You'll go for a random show and then you're Afam.
Wait. Will I have to
out,
wait, Sam, will I have to start paying tax to go to Kilimani?
Can you imagine too? Can you imagine paying tax to go to Kilimani? Just stop. Just don't continue the line of thought.
Let me stop.
Yeah.
And for those Kilimani overlords, I didn't mean
Here he goes. They shouldn't have done this in the first place. Now, no one. This never helps. The copying please at the end never helps. If you're an enemy, you're an enemy already. Look what you're doing.
I grew up in Kilimani actually. Like I'm affiliated.
You think you're making it better? You're making it worse. You've turned on your people as well. You left the hood. You left the hood and you're dissing it. That's your problem. You leave this topic.
Referring to Kilimani as the hood is crazy, man.
You're making it worse. Okay,
we're done. We hope that you guys enjoyed this song, and we also hope that you guys enjoyed listening to this audio experience where we talk about the Kenyan music industry with an aim to see Kenyan artists get paid more and played more. And yeah, we also share personal stuff. You know, I shared like a deeply personal need to journal, which I think I might start journaling right now. Like, bro, the power of the writing something down, guys, is so important. You know what else is important? The 3 C's. The first one being confidence. Always be confident in your work. Like, never ever let anyone make you feel like your work is less than. Always be confident in yourself, right? Don't be too delusional, but be very confident. Number 2, consistency. Always be consistent. Consistency beats talent 99 times. Okay, well, maybe not 99, but maybe 92 times out of 100. Because the people who stay there, who are still there, like grinding, those are the people who you remember. The talented people who drop off get forgotten. So always be consistent. And number 3, always work on your craft. We have such busy schedules, such busy days. A lot of us are doing other jobs and then also doing the creative stuff on the side. And I get it. It gets really, really tough to focus on your craft. But I'm just saying, give me 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes and just do something related to your craft. And I promise that stuff is going to help you immensely.
Immensely. Yep.
Immense messy. Ankara messy. Sorry.
Right. And I don't know, while you're talking, I was just thinking about it. I think people as individuals should learn to, what we do is we value, like if you're valuing art, you're almost valuing it in community, right? You have your WhatsApp group. Oh, this show is, how much is it? 3K? 3K, that's good. But then it's probably important to know what art means to you in terms of its value, and then go with that first before you take another man's opinion or a woman's opinion. If that makes sense.
It does. Also, speaking of sense, guys, do you know? This is the last thing I'm going to say. I learned that chums. You know how you say like I have some chums, like some money. I didn't. I was yesterday years old when I learned that chums comes from chuma, like because it's metal. Did you know that?
Mm.
I didn't. I swear I didn't. I didn't
I
know that's
haven't.
why it was called chums. I just
But
thought
what does metal have to do with anything?
See, because money is made from metal, like coins. So people used to call it
Is
chuma.
that
So it's
true?
chums. Yeah, that's where it comes from. Because listen, me, I grew up
Seems like a stretch.
when I was a child, it was already being called chums. So me, I just thought it was chums. Right?
Bro, me, I don't have any chums, bro.
Yeah, so me, I just thought it was chums, but that's
It's not so
apparently where
funny.
it comes from.
Interesting.
Anyway, the more you know, and I'm sorry, like me saying this is probably so embarrassing because I'm sure everybody knew that.
Yeah, I have an excuse. You don't.
With those words, we will see you guys on episode 195.
Yep.